Hi everyone, welcome back to Land. Today we're going to introduce to our workhorse a Troy-Bilt Super Tomahawk. It is 31 and a half years old. We have been using it for 1.5 now. It is also the engine right here is 8 horsepower or HP. It's a big Stratton, as you can see there. To start it, you would flip this according as we wrote this here, or the original owner wrote it, to make sure we can do it properly. You would turn it upwards until it's all the way back. It may feel unusual and not natural for it to do so, but it is. Then up here, there's an on and off switch. You would turn this on here. After that step, you would go to the other side and you would pull this out until it catches and turns on like a motorboat. Now once it is on, you will let it run for a couple of seconds and then you slowly pull this down until it's all the way. Now it's important that you do it slowly because the belt is no longer manufactured, and the only way to find it is to remove the belt, old belt, take it to a farm store, like tractor store in particular, and show them the belt to give you a belt similar like it, which will work. When turning it off, it's important that you also slowly pull it out so it does not break the belt. Over on this side, if you have any sticks or palmettos that have the wrong parts, you will stick it in here and you'll hold it down. Make sure you hold it down because otherwise it will jack back up and it will hurt you. You don't want that to happen. Down here is the filter, which allows you to keep the materials inside while it's being chopped up until it filters the small piece you want. Over here is the other different types of filters, or screens as it's called in the instructions book. To put the filters on, you would take this right here and you would slide in, and as you can see there's a pin here, you would slip that in once it's locked. It should look something like this, so it's stable. Although we do not use this all the time, it's important to know that you don't have to. It works perfectly fine without it. Likewise, you will put materials such as leaves, sticks, and etc., except wet material that are like too dense for it to chop up and put in here. It is important to never put your hand in here when pushing stuffed materials in, and such as for this side over here. If your hand goes farther than this is a danger zone. You don't want to do that. If you have something to push in, you use this to push in here, or to push in here, not your hands at all times. As you can see, I'm about to start it right now. It may get very loud, so you probably can't hear me. For any more details that I'm about to say during this time that you may not be able to hear, go to our blog posts, dancingtreetops.com, to know more about the Troy-Bilt Super Tomahawk. Okay. Now, as you can see, I'm going to turn it on just the way I said. I'm going to flip it towards the inside, as it shows up here straight or back a bit. Then I am going to turn the switch over here on, which is going to be released to the sea to do so. And I'm going to start it up like a motorboat. You may not catch right now, but there's a way to do so, but carefully. If it does not start when you pull this out and it's very, very loose, after a couple of times of pulling it, you can try to pull this back over here and at the same time pull this the same way so it tightens. This, as you can see here, when pulling this, you can see that this over here is moving to tighten up and it's straight. Okay, so I'm going to try to start it even if it's not pulling, or catch this maybe.